Good morning. This is cause number 2021-36192 in the interest of Serenity Dobbins Grice. Please raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Good morning. I'm Diamond Grice, and the child is my daughter. I'm her mother.
All right. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Andrea Perard.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Montrell Brown. Mr. Brown was personally served on March 5th, 2022 at 9:39 a.m. at 701 North San Jacinto Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. It appears that he was given further notice of this hearing by a certified mail return receipt requested, delivered December 12th. And he has not checked in or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Berard?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, also for the record, one of the reasons we sent further notice was he did participate in DNA testing, but also we filed a first amended to add a request for non-disclosure in this case, which we have provided a copy to the court as to the notice of that first amended.
Okay.
And Your Honor, at this time, the state would also ask you to take judicial notice of the DNA test report, which does indicate that Mr. Brown is the father of the child, Serenity.
All right. Court will note that where is it? Oh, the DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Montrell Brown, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Serenity Grice Dobbins, who is the child subject of the suit. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, the state would call Miss Grice. Ma'am,
Yeah.
in regards to paternity of the child, you heard the court just admit into evidence the DNA test report that show that Mr. Brown is the father of the child, Serenity. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And that you are requesting that the child's name remain as Dobbins Grace. Is that right?
That's right.
And as for conservatorship, you're asking to be named sole managing conservator in this case, with you designating the residence with a geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Is that your agreement?
That is my agreement.
And the reason you're asking for sole managing is because there has been family violence between you and Mr. Brown. Is that right? I'm so sorry. In fact, he's currently incarcerated for assaulting you, a felony assault. Is that right?
While I was pregnant when he did it.
Yes, ma'am. And so because of that, while you were pregnant and the conviction, you are asking that any visitation be supervised for the safety of you and your child. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that supervision is going to be through the domestic relations office. And you're also requesting that your address and information be kept out of this court order and that you a non-disclosure be granted. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm begging. He gives my address to other people and it's not safe. I have other people that live with me and I also have my niece and nephew, so I don't want anything to happen to anybody.
Okay,
and,
listen
you know.
listen to the question, ma'am. The answer is yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, in regards to child support and medical support, since he's currently incarcerated and he does not have he has a projected release date, I believe, of August of 2023. You understand that child support and medical support will both be set at 0 beginning February 1st of 2023. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's because he is currently incarcerated, but you can always come back and modify should he be released. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And how is this child covered by insurance?
So I have Medicaid for her.
We're going to order you to continue to cover that health insurance. And in regards to retroactive support, you're not asking for any back child support part of the time he was incarcerated, but for the other part of the time, you're just not asking for any. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That concludes the order, Your Honor. I pass my witness.